about that, don't watch that movie. It is horrible. If you even remotely like Snow White at all, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Like just in general, like every iteration of Snow White I've ever seen is better than this one.
Yes.
Even the bargain bin cartoon Snow White you can get at Walmart is better than this.
Yes.
It's actually way more faithful too, because we actually watched
that was free with ads on YouTube.
Yes.
Not too long ago. And the funny thing is, they used the 2025 Snow White as the image for it, which was hilarious.
Yeah, it got like the most views out of all the movies on.
I'm
on
guessing
free with
it's
ads
like
at
people
the time.
who just
It was
wanted
really
to go
funny.
and hate watch it, but yeah, that's actually better.
I don't even know if you can hate watch the 2025 one.
Oh God,
It is that bad.
No problem.
So yeah.
Pardon me.
Going to get into some spoilers, but honestly,
you shouldn't
don't watch
it
the movie. It's a horrible movie.
No results.
So oh, and I'd also like to say we watched the cartoon, the Disney cartoon, like immediately afterwards. And we've seen it before, so
yeah.
But now we're definitely able to compare just how much worse the live action is.
Keep in mind,
this.
I mean, it's supposed to be the cartoon that started all of the Disney animation. And
yes, it is.
The whole thing was. It was definitely made.
It takes
malice.
a dump on Walt Disney, basically.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't even want to have the Seven Dwarves, and honestly, I feel like with the Seven Dwarves, I don't know why they wouldn't have them in them, but they looked like pure nightmare fuel. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just get like.
I mean, apparently
Peter Dinklage as like Grumpy. That would have been cool.
That I could totally see that.
I mean, Peter Dinklage as Grumpy would be probably perfect casting.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so apparently there's a whole bunch of reshoots. It's very apparent in the movie. Apparently there's going to be like like 7 hippies, and they are definitely in the movie. And there's one real dwarf or little person in the movie, and he's actually pretty funny. Honestly, he's probably the only likable character in the entire movie.
Oh, God, yeah.
But it's so weird seeing him there with 7 CG dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, it looks wrong.
Yes, it looks very wrong, and they did not do the dwarves justice at all.
No.
For some reason, they
got rid
wanted
of the
to
whole,
de-age them.
They got rid of the whole arc with Grumpy.
Yes. So, in the cartoon, Grumpy is the one that Snow White kind of forms a connection with. You know, he's very dismissive of her. He doesn't like her. He doesn't want her around. But he warms up to her in the end. And like, there's this scene where he's like warning the other dwarves, like, you better stay away from her. She's going to bewitch you and everything. And then they're like, oh no, let's give her a chance. And you know, there's a whole song that they completely left out of the live action where they're like washing themselves, and then they basically in the cartoon make fun of Grumpy for just being a stick in the mud, and then they wash him, and over the course of the movie he really warms up to Snow White, like secretly, and like when she's sending them all off and giving them kisses on the head, like he wants to make sure his head's extra clean for when she kisses him, and he just goes over there expecting it and everything.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole bunch of development that's completely left out in the live action. In the live action, they just instead decide to make Dopey the main focus, and in one they de-aged him so much. He's like in his 20s or something, and they make the other dwarves originally not like him. Like, they make fun of him because he's stupid.
Yeah.
And like, there's a scene where he I forget exactly what happens, but he either trips or something, and some porridge falls on his head, and all the other dwarves start laughing at him for being clumsy, and then he's all depressed, because that's what we all want to see, depressed Dopey, right?
Yeah, what?
and he leaves the house, and he's like crying and stuff, and then Snow White's like trying to cheer him up, and he can't talk, obviously, and and she tries to teach him how to whistle, and that's how the "Whistle While You Work" song starts, which is another.
It's supposed to be with the wooden creatures.
Yeah, it's not with the woodland creatures. She's trying to teach the dwarves how to clean their own house. When in the cartoon, she wants to surprise the dwarves.
It's stupid.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's dumb, and there's like this lame joke about how Dopey has the whistling voice of an angel, and once again, this is spoilers, but at the beginning of the movie, there's a narrator narrating the movie, and right out the bat, I was like, this guy does not sound like somebody who should be narrating a movie. He sounds really.
He sounds like
pathetic.
Not Josh Gad.
Yeah, he kind of sounds like Josh Gad, but not like he doesn't sound like he should be voicing or narrating a book.
No.
And then like, I just had this thought. I was like, oh my god, are they going to make Dopey the narrator? And sure enough, at the end, Dopey is the narrator of the movie.
Crap.
He learns how to talk. He faces his fears and starts talking. He's not just the quirky, silent character anymore. Apparently that had to be a disability.
Yeah.
And it was so dumb and forced. It was bad. So, yes, they did not do the dwarfs justice at all. They took out, or they did not take out, they, like, completely bastardized the Hi-Ho song.
Yeah,
they added so many lyrics to it. And this is also the very first song that's actually in the cartoon, or that's from the cartoon. I mean, they have to wait all the way until the dwarves show up to even have anything that resembles the cartoon, which I think is really bad. They took out the "I'm Wishing" song, which is right at the beginning of the movie, because they can't have they can't have a girl, wanting to be saved at all, or wanting to be in love, because apparently that's offensive now. And it's also bad for me because in the cartoon, when she sings the "I'm Wishing" song, she's basically like, if I wish on this well and I hear my voice echo back, that means my wish is going to come true. Yeah. And sure enough, when she's singing, her voice is echoing back at her. That's part of the song. And then the prince shows up. And she's like, oh wow, I did this, and then like they fall in love and everything. And during this song, the evil queen sees this, and she's the one who thinks that she's the fairest of them all. And she's like, whoa, like, I'm the one who should be getting attention from guys, not you, And so that's what like sets her on the path of being evil and wanting Snow White gone. And the evil queen in the live action has no real motivation for wanting Snow White gone, which I think is really dumb. So taking that out, and then also for the end, another thing, there's no prince in this movie. And if anyone knows the cartoon of Snow White, the main song of Snow White is "Someday My Prince Will Come,"
Yeah.
and like it plays that song when she's under the spell and she's sleeping, and the prince comes to wake her up, and they can't play that song because there's no prince. And
Absolute
also,
crap.
if you go to Disneyland, that's a song that plays all over the park. When you enter Disneyland, you can hear "Someday My Prince Will Come." It is like Walt Disney's signature song, like that, and the Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella songs. All of them are very prevalent around all of Disneyland, and they took it out, and that's why I say it's shitting on Walt Disney and
Yes.
his legacy, because like is it that big of a deal to have a guy who's in love like try to save a girl he likes?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's like, what is wrong with that? There's nothing.
On top of the fact
I
that
mean,
they still put that in the movie.
Yeah.
They put a bandit guy.
there is nothing wrong with having a prince
do the exact same thing. The
save
bandit guy just
somebody.
randomly shows up and kisses her while she's sleeping and wakes her up. But they can't play the song because he's not a prince. Thank God. I was very worried that at the very end of the movie they were going
then
to
they
pull
just do the-
Spaceballs
yeah, it's like-
and be like, "Oh, by the way, I'm a prince."
Yeah, I'm a genuine prince. He like shows a necklace or something.
Yeah. So I'm really glad they didn't do that. And so, like, speaking of this guy, I'm sorry I'm all over the place with this movie, but
Yeah.
that's honestly how this movie feels. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
But this guy, it doesn't all belong in this movie at all. He's basically Flynn Rider from Tangled.
Yeah.
Because he's a bandit. He's constantly stealing stuff. He even has this song not when he's first introduced, but
Princess Problems or whatever.
yeah, like Princess Problems, where he's basically
not
calling
needed.
Snow White a spoiled brat for being a princess,
Even though
which makes absolutely no
not
sense in this movie.
once even really.
I mean, it makes sense
acted
for
like a
the
princess
actress
at that
who
point.
plays Snow White.
In fact, the way she was portrayed at the beginning of the movie. Again.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, oops, there's a spider. There's yeah, he has this song about how Snow White's a spoiled brat, but in the entire
I mean, maybe in
before
real life,
the movie,
the actress-
that's what I said. Yeah, in the movie, it's shown that she's basically a slave for
They
for
can't
the
say
queen.
slave in Disney.
She's in rags and she's sweeping, she's mopping. She's definitely not a spoiled brat in any capacity, at least in the context of the movie.
the actress.
And it makes no sense whatsoever for him to even think this. Also, she's the one who saved him at the beginning because the queen wanted to kill him for like stealing some food.
Yeah.
And-
Also, yeah, she sucks at punishing people.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. So and also there's no chemistry between Snow White
No.
and
There's no reason
the
for
guy.
them to like each other at all.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting distracted by
Yeah, I know,
by this. I'm like, what the
Yeah, I
hell
know.
is going on?
I
But-
didn't realize that I was gonna get. What the?
Yeah, so the evil queen is one of the most incompetent
Oh yeah.
people in this movie. She really has no reason whatsoever in being
Oh,
evil.
that was 3.
And like the bandit guy, he steals food and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to burn your house down." And he's like, "Well, I don't have a house." And then she's like, "Okay, well, I'm going to throw you in the dungeon." And yet she doesn't throw him in the dungeon. She straps him up to the front of the gate with very loose rope that he's easily untied, and then just leaves it. And seriously, who straps a guy to a gate? Like, anybody could have let him out.
A very easily escapable situation.
Literally anybody could have let him out,
Yeah.
and she has no guards watching or anything. And then, like,
stupid.
the huntsman in this movie is really dumb, I guess, because instead of them sticking to the story where she wants to, or where the queen wants her heart, and he goes and gets the heart of a boar to give to the queen, you know, and he lets Snow White go. In this one, he puts an apple in the box.
Yeah, what
and
the fuck?
Like, really, you are like signing your death sentence.
Also,
Like, don't even bother giving her the box at all. Then, like so what? He's like, you know what? I'm going to put an apple in this box, and then I'm just going to go back to my duties. That's exactly what he does. And then the queen is an idiot because she doesn't even realize that there's an apple in the box until she goes and asks the mirror
just looked in the box
who the fairest of them all is, and he's like, it's still Snow White. And then after she finds the apple, she goes and, like, she, instead of killing the huntsman, she just puts him in the dungeon. Like, hey, you just disobeyed a direct order from me. Instead of killing him, I'm going to put you in the dungeon. Why? So obviously he's going to escape, which he does. And then later on, she captures the bandit guy again, puts him in the dungeon, and they do the dumbest thing ever. They do literally the scene from Robin Hood, Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they pull on the chains together and are able to break free. That's how incompetent the queen is.
They had a great strength of feet.
Yeah, they do the great strength of feet thing, basically, and they escape. Like, it's not a big deal. It's so dumb.
Wait, so they copied 2 Mel Brooks movies?
Yes. Yeah, and also, there's so much wrong with this movie, I can't even say that the Gal Gadot singing was horrible. It was. But, like, it's whatever. I feel like that's a nitpick.
Yeah.
Versus them
also,
destroying the story of the movie.
When she turned into the old witch, I really hated that they didn't even bother trying to change her voice.
Yeah,
at all.
In the cartoon, the evil queen, she's never really shown to necessarily being a witch. She has books that she can do spells with, right? But in the live action, she clearly has magical powers. Like, she's able to create things with her hands out of nowhere and conjure things up, and it's really dumb. Also, when she's making her disguise to become the evil witch, she just, like, walks up to a pedestal, puts 2 vials in, and it's like, and just boom, she's the evil witch. Whereas in the cartoon, she has to, like, go into the dungeon. She dusts off this, like, book of evil and is, like, trying to concoct a potion to make the apple, and also to turn into the evil witch. It's basically kind of an allegory for how she already was beautiful, but her hatred for Snow White is making her ugly, and her internal ugliness is now outward ugliness.
I don't know why she was jealous.
Yes, I mean, just
mean-
in general, Gal Gadot is way hotter than Rachel Zegler.
I mean, come on. I mean,
It is
Come on.
very obvious, and I
mean,
don't get it.
I don't mean to sound like
No problem.
come on.
Yeah. So, yeah, and when she actually turns into the witch, she's honestly not that scary.
No.
I mean, if you look at the cartoon, that is horrifying.
Oh,
Every
no,
time
it's
we
most terrifying thing ever.
rewatched it recently, and it still scares me. She is scary as fuck.
Yes. Scary
And
beyond all reason.
even when like the screen transition and it just shows her beady bulging eyes, like it is scary.
Oh yeah, and the like droopy long nose, which they
nose,
didn't
the
have
cackle.
in the,
Her voice is
Yeah,
very scary. Like, and especially the fact
Dude.
that in the cartoon, you know, she's still acting nice.
I mean, I'm a
When she meets Snow
35-year-old
White.
man, and I'm like fucking terrified of that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, it's really scary when she meets Snow White and she's trying to be nice to her, but you just know that she's like pure evil.
I'll be a burden
And
to you.
in this, I do not know why they made this choice. They let Gal Gadot keep her voice. She didn't sound different at all to me.
yeah, it has to have cackle.
Like, why
I
would
mean,
you not?
Maybe they were
Now, and
afraid
this
that it
made me-
might scare kids nowadays.
Yeah, like this made me think
Perhaps.
of Enchanted,
Oh.
where
Yeah.
what's her name?
I mean, there.
I don't remember what her character's name is, but the Susan Sarandon character.
I
the
don't know
mom,
about you, but didn't it look like
Like that one looks way better.
Didn't it look like they didn't really use practical effects on her face? They used like CG or something.
Yes, it looks CG. It did
looked
not look practical
very
at all.
CG. It looked
The
fake.
entire movie looks fake.
Well, I feel like that whole movie. I mean, again, I'm crapping on that movie, but I mean that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Is
Just say when, Jay.
it just seems
Young girl.
like the whole thing was filmed in one room.
Yes, the entire movie feels like it was filmed in a green screen room. Nothing feels real. Like they couldn't even find a forest to film in. That's what it feels like, at least. The castle looks fake. Just the way everybody acts towards one another is just very fake. Like it's not genuine at all. And yeah, like for instance, all of the soldiers, or yeah, the queen has soldiers now, which is another
Which
thing
is weird
missing
because, like,
from
Kingdom looked very
the cartoon.
run down and stuff in the cartoon.
Yeah, but the soldiers are all.
Also, why? This is a problem I have with the Disney live action stuff. I mean, it's a very small nitpick, but why does all like side characters have to have like a new backstory and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, why? Nobody asked for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the pacing in the
Like,
cartoon
like in Aladdin,
was
like they're
so
like,
much better.
Their like head guard guy, he was given like a name and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, just kind of, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. So all the guards or the soldiers, they're all they were, I guess, I don't know if they're forced or what, but they're all villagers from you know, before when they lived in peace, and how the queen is ultimately defeated is Snow White just like basically reminds the soldiers that they used to be good people. Like, they weren't brainwashed or
Yeah.
anything. She's just like, hey, I knew you were a blacksmith once. You used to
You
farm
had a
the
family.
fields. You have a family. And they're like, oh, right. And then they turn on the queen.
Yeah, what?
It's the dumbest thing. And, you know, the dwarves don't do anything. In the cartoon, the dwarves basically chase the evil queen off the cliff because she's running away because she's like old. She can't. She has limitations to her magic. You know, like, she's old and she's like, oh crap, these guys are after me. You know, and they chase her off the cliff.
Yeah, she changes back to the evil queen instead.
Yeah, instead. Also, when she's still the witch, like, immediately she gives away that she is the evil queen. Like, okay, well, there was absolutely no reason for you to
The
become
transformation
ugly.
was completely pointless.
Yes, and that's another thing that I don't like, because I always kind of assumed that in the cartoon that her hatred for Snow White made her turn into the evil witch, but that there was no actual coming back from that, you know, because she never does. So I kind of just assumed that she's like, no, I am so obsessed with getting rid of Snow White that I'm going to make myself ugly.
Yeah, what?
And
I mean, why didn't she
it's
just,
a stupid plan, regardless.
I don't know,
but-
like, if she's so insecure, why doesn't she just be like, well, why don't I use this thing to make Snow White ugly?
Right? Yeah, that. Or maybe I'll use these potions to make me more beautiful. or
Yeah, I
something.
mean, why?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the whole story is like an allegory for, like, inner beauty beats outward appearances.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, her obsession with Snow White made her ugliness show, and that's why she becomes, like, the most horrifying creature as the evil witch. So yeah, it's like they just took all the meaning of the cartoon and just the story in general, and they just, like, I don't know what they were trying to accomplish with this movie. It just feels so hollow and meaningless.
Garbage.
Let's go.
Like the queen, basically, after the guards turn turn on her, she runs back into the castle and is like, hey, mirror, like, you screwed me, which is not true. And the mirror just says, like, oh no, Snow White has inner beauty. It's like, okay, that's how you're going to explain it to everybody? And then the queen gets mad, she breaks the mirror, and then it's like the mirror gets revenge on her, because when the mirror's broken, it becomes like a black hole and sucks in the queen. Like she kind of, like, becomes glass somehow and shatters and gets vacuumed up into the mirror. And then it's like, okay, everything's good now. And it just felt so hollow.
Go get him, girl.
Like, what is, why? It makes no sense.
Now.
Also, just another, I don't know, nitpick. It's not the biggest deal, but it did bother me. The original story, like they're just in a kind of a barren castle, and in this one, like, it starts off where there's a whole bunch of villagers in the like right outside the castle, and they're all just decked out in, like, the most colorful outfits imaginable. All of them are like 40 or like I want to say like 75% of the population are African American, and then like 10% are Arabs. Most of them are
1%
women.
is white.
There's like one white guy, and then, yeah, most of them are all women.
I mean,
And
I think
and
that
here,
in itself is
the
kind of
original
racist.
king and queen, Snow White's parents, are just in town baking pies for them,
Yeah.
and it's just felt like the most unrealistic depiction of
Also,
a village
I mean-
I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it's a stupid nitpick, but like, shouldn't they be too busy? I don't know, ruling the country and stuff.
Yeah,
To
and
bake
this is
pie-
another
I mean,
reason
They
why.
could, I don't know, have like some of the bakers from their castle bake some pies, and then they could send them with Snow White, maybe, because she's young and she can't run a country at like the age of like 7. So, I mean, why not just like send her out with like some bakers to give the pies to everybody?
Yeah. I felt like this village, and I mean the whole scene at the beginning, it felt more like it belonged in Tangled. I mean,
yeah.
There's quite a bit of similarities to Tangled, because Tangled has a very like happy, inclusive town already.
Yeah.
Like in the animation.
Well, I feel like
so
they
I
did
felt
a
like
lot
that.
better,
There's
too.
nothing wrong with that, but or even in Wish,
Feel free to
if you want to do that kind of town, like put it in a place that actually is deserving of this kind of like happy, super colorful town. Don't put it in Snow White. Snow White's castle really should be barren with
Yeah.
nobody in there besides the huntsman, because
because
it's
it's so-
basically the evil queen's ugliness is just like consumed the castle.
Yeah. Because
Like, you don't need all these
She's-
people here.
ugly on the inside. She's
Yes.
evil. She's a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that bothered me. I mean, especially with them. Oh, another thing. The outfits are like what, like metrosexual what's the word?
It was
Like
something.
new age. I don't
Very,
even know.
Hipster.
Hipster. Yeah, it's very hipstery. Like the bandit guy, I mean, his outfit, I can see people right now wearing, basically.
Well,
it,
yeah,
it did
it was-
not feel like it.
It was too
belonged-
modern. It was
Yes,
too
everything
modern.
was too modern.
The word.
Yes, and I know they've done that in movies before, somewhat, kind of like in A Knight's Tale,
Yeah.
where they kind of modernize
Oh yeah, it was like the
outfits.
leather
But
jackets and
yes,
stuff.
but
I mean,
this felt so
Yeah.
out of place.
the Nike armor.
Yeah, especially when you still have the dwarves, and the
I gotta
dwarves,
give that another watch.
for the most part, are kind of wearing what they wear in the cartoon, and then you have the queen, and the queen has many variations of her regular outfit, and it's like, and then you have these dudes with like jackets and hoodies,
Yeah.
and it just, and also you still have the guards with armor, and it just felt so out of place. And I know like Disney's all about like respecting the culture that the story's from.
Yeah.
And this did not feel like it
No,
was
it seemed
respecting
like
where Snow
They
White
modernized
was from.
it too much. Where the fuck is this pig? Dude. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, it's. I would say it's a nitpick. There's absolutely plenty of movies that do a modern twist that work. I think the
Dude.
Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet would be a good example,
Dude, get your fat
where
ass.
they. I mean, that one's way more modern, but that movie works, and like I said, Knight's Tale works really well. And yeah, this one, it just felt so out of place. And I mean, we briefly talked about the songs, but there are so many songs in this movie, and so little of the actual Disney songs from the cartoon. Let me think. There's Hi Ho.
There's the Dig 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 song.
Well, the Dig 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 song is
well, it was
part
like
of Hi Ho.
meshed into it.
Well, no, I think it normally is part of it.
I think I glitched.
But and then there's Whistle While You Work.
yeah,
And
I mean, Whistle While You Work
think
was
that's
used
the
wrong.
only two songs in the movie that are like the from the cartoon. I think the only original song that I even remotely liked was the first song, not the one that the villagers and everyone sing. The very first song that that Snow White sings. I know you didn't really like it because
which
it
song
kind
was
of
that?
felt like a woman empowerment song. But
Oh,
honestly,
like
it didn't bother me.
Like in I mean, it's not as bad
it
as
was
like.
it was her wishing song.
Yeah, it
basically.
was. Which one was the one?
It was the song that's supposed to.
They didn't do that
replace,
thing where they like freeze time and it was like
her wishing song for the prince, but instead in this one she's wishing to like leave the castle, I think, or to be
just
free.
reloading.
And this is another thing I thought like this is better off Entangled, because she's basically wishing for the same thing Rapunzel wishes for, is to like be able to get out of her prison basically. And it's like I feel like the director or whoever made this movie never watched Tangled before, because there's so many similarities to Tangled, and it would have been a better Tangled. I mean, let's go with this. It's a princess who is basically captured or held hostage, and she wants to escape. She befriends some bandits. She basically captured or held hostage, and she wants to escape. She befriends some bandits. It's like not the greatest movie, just because I like collecting them.
Yeah,
But I really don't think I can buy this movie.
and if you want to watch
it just does not even feel like a Disney movie to me.
and
It feels like an insult, and yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't buy it, even if it was like really on sale.
Yeah.
So that's saying something. Did you have a?
I was gonna say, if you want to watch an actual good live action remake from Disney, watch Cinderella.
Yeah, we just watched Cinderella, which was suggested.
Yeah,
as,
I mean,
as like the best Disney live action.
I mean,
and we haven't watched that since way back when it first came out.
got
And
that
we're like,
from
really, Cinderella? I don't know.
Shad.
We rewatched that. Yeah, we rewatched that the other day, and that Disney live action Cinderella movie is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they take out all the songs.
He usually likes to
but
shit on everything, but
yeah, they took out all the songs, but it's a great story. The sets are real. The outfits actually look authentic to the time period.
yeah, it's what like it's like no, not Renaissance. It's like after Renaissance, but like
yeah. I mean,
and
the acting's
French.
actually good. Yeah. I mean, the chemistry between all the characters is really well.
The added backstories to like the prince. I mean, they gave him a name and everything, but honestly, it worked. Like calling him like what?
Yeah, they even added a new character with the captain of the guards.
Yeah,
and I thought he was
but it worked.
really
I mean,
likable.
he was cool. Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah, it worked. And that's also another thing where they like race. Well, did they race change him, or was that like an entirely new character?
I think the captain is a completely new character. He is African American, but I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I have no problem with that at all.
I thought he was a really likable character.
I mean, he seems like one of those like family friend characters who, you know, who's like very loyal.
Yeah. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed watching Cinderella, which
Yeah.
is amazing because
Yeah, I mean,
didn't think it was gonna
originally
be
when
that
we
great.
watched it the first time, maybe like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years ago.
it
really
was
that long?
like way back when it first came out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than I remember it.
Yes, and it did not feel fake at all. There's a little bit of CG.
Yeah.
I mean mainly with the transformation
Yeah.
with the fairy godmother.
There's not really any singing in it. Wow, did this just turn into a review for Cinderella?
Well, we don't need to get too much into
Yeah.
Cinderella, but
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a better movie.
yeah. So if you're gonna watch it or watching a live action movie, watch Cinderella. Do not watch Snow White. It's a horrible movie.
It's dog crap.
Yes, and I just remembered one more thing I wanted to say about Snow White. They gave an origin story to why she has her hair bob, and it was absolutely stupid. It was basically that the evil queen did not like looking at her perfect hair, and so she cut her hair, and for some reason, Snow White decided to keep the hair bob for the rest of her life. And that was stupid. So that's the kind of quality you can expect from Snow White.
I don't know if these are two different races or not. So
Yeah, so yes, do not watch Snow White.
No,
Watch
don't.
anything else,
Don't ever
and it will
watch it.
probably be better than that.
I would like to forget that movie even exists, honestly.
Yes. So we'll probably upload this to YouTube.
Yeah.
Just as a review, because I definitely want to talk about more movies, because we watch movies practically every day.
So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, I mean, I get that you want to cut it into a video, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
we
I'll
did it
cut-
about
I
around the
took-
46-minute mark. If you could write that down.
Yeah, I got the time.
And now we're at an hour and 30
Yeah.
minutes into it, so.
I don't know if anyone cares. to
Yeah, I know,
watch
nobody cares.
a review that's like 40 minutes long.
Yeah, but, you know what?
I have so much problems
Yeah.
with Snow White. Like, oh my god.
Is this another race? I don't even know. Because I went in through the
Are
right.
you racing again?
Well, I don't
Because
know.
we do have one other movie
Oh yeah,
that we can
K-pop
talk
Demon
about.
Hunter. Well, I don't know if this is no. I mean, I think this is the same race.
Which I actually have notes for, so I
mean,
have no problem
I can
talking
just
about that
go and zone back in and out, and then just go and farm those crystal things so I can buy the weapon.
Do you actually get stuff from the race now?
No, I didn't get anything.
Well, you said you could farm the crystals.
Yeah, I got farm the crystals. If you want to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters, we can talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. Just keep an eye on the time for it, so that way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I once saw a
Okay.
pearl detector and